Hello to all my fellow book lovers. I thought I'd let you know that a book was definitely harmed in the making of this video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Girl in the Dorm and I do everything from baking to painting to small business tips and tricks. And today I'm going to be showing you how to give an old book new life by turning it into a decorative wallflower. So let's hop to it. All you will need for this craft is a cutting board or some other surface you're okay cutting on, an old book. I got mine from the little library near me. Or if you happen to have the third book in a trilogy or the final book of a series that you weren't so happy with how they decided to end it, you're more than welcome to use that. I know I definitely have a couple lying around. A stapler, as you see, I have a mini one. Important, staples. I know it sounds obvious, but I've forgotten before. A hot glue gun. So of course, hot glue sticks, an X-Acto knife, thank you toolkit Dad gave me, and a ruler. The first thing you'll need to do is cut up the book. I cut out 28 pages, but I made sure to leave the glue that was on the spine attached. The next thing you'll need to do is cut it into strips, and my strips were 2 inches wide by 4 inches long. I do have a few suggestions when using an X-Acto knife. My first suggestion is to use a ruler, since a ruler not only helps me maintain a straight line, but it also helps reduce the chance that I accidentally cut myself. Another recommendation I have is to keep the spine further away from you. So in this case, I'd want the spine closer to the candle. The reason I suggest doing this is because I found I cut at the top a lot more than I did at the bottom. And by the time I got to the bottom, I wasn't applying nearly as much pressure. And since the spine is thicker, I had to cut it a lot more. And I know I don't follow my own advice in this video, but this is one of those things where you should do as I say and not as I do. The next step is to separate 2 pages from the stack, and then I will fold them over. I am then going to take another 2 pages from the stack, and I am going to staple these two together. And while this may seem obvious, make sure that the bottom part of a stapler is in the middle of a loop, and the top part of a stapler is not, because I have tried to fit the top part of a stapler into the loop section, and it was so much more effort. I will keep repeating this process for all except the last 2 pages. I leave the last 2 pages unfolded. I repeat this process multiple times because it takes 2 of these pieces to create a flower. To finish up this flower, I take a bit of hot glue and will then fold the 2 remaining pages over. But as you will see, for some of these flowers, I have a hard time getting both pages to stick because the glue only stuck to one of the pages. So if you want to ensure that both pages stick, you can always staple the 2 pages together, put the glue down, and then fold it over. Then all I do is apply some more glue to the center where the spine is and to both sides of the paper. Then I simply press both of these pieces together, and to make sure it sticks, I put my fingers between the loops where they were stuck together and press firmly to make sure they are binded and that there's not a weird little gap. And that's really all there is to it. As you can see, I have successfully made a paper flower.